A career in healthcare exemplifies the need to be resilient given the never-ending changes that healthcare providers, executives face. Now, you've been in this industry for a long time. You've had a long and meaningful career in healthcare that spans across a variety of roles. Teresa, why have you committed yourself to a career in healthcare? And this is the important part. And how has the journey treated you?
I've had over 33 years in healthcare experience, and it's been a long journey from the bedside as a registered nurse all the way to the boardroom as an executive leader, as chief nursing officer and chief strategy and business development officer, and many leadership roles in between. And what really drew me to healthcare from the beginning was the great variety of options that we have available in healthcare to make an impact and to make a difference with others. One of my strengths is optimism. So one of the things that's really important to me is to be able to share the hope and compassion and optimism in healthcare and in making a difference as we move forward. Now, the impact aspect on me has been great. I would be lying if I wouldn't say there were highs and lows, right, in the journey. Many positive things as far as relationships and wonderful colleagues, things I've learned both at the bedside for patients and families, and compassionate stories and the walks of life and so on. Some of the negative impacts, I'm positive, so I always start on the positive. But some of the things that have been challenges that I want to point out, certainly some things that are common to all of us, right? The concern about reimbursement for hospitals or regulatory burdens as part of standardization that kind of get in our way and cripple us a bit as we want to be more personalized. And so I think that impact has certainly been frustrating, but I think we have the power to continue to try to shape that and legislate and so on to reduce regulatory burdens and to have a collective voice at the table for what's right for our patients and our employees.
What did you experience from that mentality of doing what's right now at the expense of perhaps doing what's right later?
Well, sometimes I think what happens when we're only thinking in the short term is we're obviously not seeing that bigger picture view and lens and the impact it can have later on down the road to more people. But again, as it relates to individualism, we also want to look at, like what one of your intros said, one size doesn't fit all, right? It only fits one. And how can we look at that and impact change in a better way for our individual employees? I think we've come a long way with our patients, and that individualism road, at least in my experience with both my consulting and healthcare roles, leadership gets lonelier as we progress, right, to the top roles. And so it's important to maintain deep and close trusting relationships where we can reach out and support one another during trying times.